Welcome to our video on the famous life of the Beatles. The Beatles were an English rock band formed in Liverpool in 1960, with members John Lennon, Paul McCartney, George Harrison, and Ringo Starr. They became widely regarded as the foremost and most influential act of the rock era. The Beatles' unique sound, which was a blend of rock and roll, skiffle, and R&B, quickly caught the attention of music lovers around the world. The band's popularity grew rapidly, and they soon became one of the most successful and innovative bands of all time. In this video, we will take a closer look at the life and career of the Beatles, from their early years to their rise to fame, their personal lives, and their legacy. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. The video is going to be exciting and valuable, so subscribe to our channel now and hit the bell icon for regular updates. Let's start. The early years. The early years of the Beatles were marked by a series of events that would shape their future. The band was formed in Liverpool in 1960, with John Lennon, Paul McCartney, George Harrison, and Pete Best as the original members. They started playing in local clubs and soon gained a following. In 1961, they signed a contract with Parlophone Records, and their first single, Love Me Do, was released later that year. The Beatles' early years were characterized by their unique sound, which was a blend of rock and roll, skiffle, and R&B. They were also known for their distinctive style, which included matching suits and mop-top haircuts. The band's early years were marked by a series of tours, both in the UK and abroad, which helped to cement their reputation as one of the most exciting and innovative bands of the era. Despite the challenges they faced, including the departure of Pete Best and the death of their manager, Brian Epstein, the Beatles continued to grow and evolve, laying the foundation for their future success. The inspirations. The Beatles were inspired by a wide range of people and events throughout their lives. One of their biggest inspirations was Elvis Presley, whose music and style had a profound impact on the band. The Beatles were also influenced by Chuck Berry, Little Richard, and Buddy Holly, among others. In addition to musicians, the Beatles were inspired by writers such as Lewis Carroll and James Joyce, whose works helped to shape the band's lyrics and imagery. The Beatles were also inspired by the social and political events of the 1960s, including the Civil Rights Movement and the Vietnam War. Their music reflected the changing times, and they became a voice for a generation. The Beatles' inspirations were diverse and far-reaching, and their legacy continues to inspire new generations of musicians and music lovers around the world. The rise to fame. The Beatles' rise to fame is a story of talent, hard work, and a bit of luck. The band was formed in Liverpool in 1960, and they started playing in local clubs. They soon gained a following, and in 1961, they signed a contract with Parlophone Records. Their first single, Love Me Do, was released later that year. The Beatles' unique sound, which was a blend of rock and roll, skiffle, and R&B, quickly caught the attention of music lovers around the world. The band's popularity grew rapidly, and they soon became one of the most successful and influential bands of all time. The Beatles' rise to fame was fueled by their innovative music, their distinctive style, and their charismatic personalities. They were also known for their groundbreaking live performances, which helped to cement their reputation as one of the most exciting and innovative bands of the era. The Beatles' legacy continues to inspire new generations of musicians and music lovers around the world. The personal life. The Beatles' personal life was as fascinating as their music. The band members were known for their distinctive personalities and relationships. John Lennon was married twice, first to Cynthia Powell and later to Yoko Ono. He had two sons, Julian and Sean. Paul McCartney was married 3 times, first to Linda Eastman, then to Heather Mills, and finally to Nancy Shevell. He has 5 children, including fashion designer Stella McCartney. George Harrison was married to Olivia Trinidad Arias and had 1 son, Donnie. Ringo Starr was married to Maureen Cox and later to Barbara Bach. He has 3 children. The Beatles' personal lives were marked by a series of ups and downs, including drug use, infidelity, and the death of John Lennon. Despite these challenges, the band members remained close friends throughout their lives. Their personal lives were as complex and fascinating as their music, and they continue to inspire new generations of fans around the world. Behind the scenes. The Beatles' behind-the-scenes life and career is a fascinating story of talent, creativity, and hard work. Behind the scenes, the Beatles were known for their innovative approach to music making, which included experimenting with new sounds and techniques. They were also known for their distinctive style, which included matching suits and mop-top haircuts. The Beatles' behind-the-scenes life and career was marked by a series of tours, both in the UK and abroad, which helped to cement their reputation as one of the most exciting and innovative bands of the era. Despite the challenges they faced, including the departure of Pete Best and the death of their manager, Brian Epstein, the Beatles continued to grow and evolve, laying the foundation for their future success. The net worth. The Beatles' net worth is a topic of much speculation and debate. According to Net Worth Spot, the Beatles have an estimated net worth of about $12.82 million. However, this figure is not publicly reported, and other sources suggest that the band's net worth may be higher. The Beatles' fortune was amassed through a combination of album sales, merchandise, and touring. The band's music continues to be popular around the world, and their legacy has inspired countless musicians and music lovers. The Beatles' net worth is a testament to their enduring popularity and influence. Despite the challenges they faced throughout their career, including the death of John Lennon and the departure of several band members, the Beatles continued to create groundbreaking music that resonates with audiences to this day. Their net worth is a reflection of their incredible talent and the impact they have had on the world of music. The awards. The Beatles have received numerous awards and accolades throughout their career, cementing their status as one of the most successful and influential bands of all time. The band has won 7 Grammy Awards, including Album of the Year for Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band and Record of the Year for Hey Jude. They have also received 4 Brit Awards, including Outstanding Contribution to Music and Best British Group. In addition, the Beatles have won 15 Ivor Novello Awards, which are presented annually in London for songwriting and composing. The band's music continues to be popular around the world, and their legacy has inspired countless musicians and music lovers. The Beatles' awards and accolades are a testament to their incredible talent and the impact they have had on the world of music. That's all for today's video. We hope you enjoyed it and got to explore the Beatles. If you had a chance to interview him, what burning question would you ask him about his life and career? Let us know in the comments below. Remember to hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you at the next one.